Doing?
We're doing good. This is George Pauli. I'm here with Stan Tjaden, and what we're going to talk about today, kind of off the cuff, is we're going to talk about the predominant idea and why that is important. First of all, Stan, what is a predominant idea? What were we talking about yesterday?
Well, it's something that really stands out that puts all kinds of different elements together, like something that's bold and specific, and that you really get the idea. It is one of the true things where less is more. That you get, it's like almost like an oxymoron, which or an irony all put together into one, where you understand what's going on. And I know when I saw an ad or a book or something like that for a book, that I says, well, this is really interesting that they would have a predominant idea suggested, put it together, and that it would really attract attention because it attracted my attention.
The
Oh,
predominant idea for me is just the way it sounds. It's an idea that's predominant, where that's the focus, and what is the main focus? And instead of being bouncing all over the place in different pieces, here is what Stan was talking about, a book of some kind. This here is the details, an 8-step checklist to this predominant idea. Stan, would you kind of tell your story as you go through a couple of these, or at least one of them?
well, all right. I once was part of a group who were working on movie scripts, and what was the goal of doing a script was something like to get a title that would really tell a lot about the movie in a very a short phrase, and like it says there in number one idea, a great idea. Um, and not a mixture of ones. I mean, really something that I'm going to use the example of Legally Blonde. I think that really had it really encapsulated a lot of things into one idea. That it was, hey, also that it would be unique. To me, that really got that really shows to me a lot. I can think of a lot of movies. Example, another one is Star Wars. That hey, by the way, I liked movies. So in other words, as I was going through that, if you could bring something that is more like even this explanation is longer and bring it to more succinct, that would be great. Uh, to me, something like it should be simple to understand. That's all these things come together, and I know I looked through it and I says, wow, that would really help if you could really bring your idea together and make less is more.
Gotcha. So on the list here, I'm looking at number one is, one idea only. So if somebody has something that they want to sell, sounds like that they're better off promoting their image or their product, just like one thing, rather than kind of all the other different things that might surround it. Is that what I'm understanding?
To me, the word is encapsulated. If you can try to bring all your different details and just present an overview, I think that is what you really would like to do. On my wall, I have the movie uh, of Tombstone. To me, everybody who's anybody familiar with it, they're familiar with Tombstone. Uh, that to me has a lot to say about it. Uh, you know that it's going to be about the shootout at the OK Corral and that.
So we found this predominant idea, this kind of worksheet. It's actually part of a book. And if anyone would like that book or something like that, like to know where we got it from, just leave us a comment or we'll put a link in there. We don't have the link, but we will find one here, hopefully in the next week. But it was geared towards a book. Now, Stan, between you and me, but mostly you, we have 4 books. And how would this predominant idea help other people promote a book or promote something? Let's talk about those 4 books first, if you'd like.
Well, you said to promote a book. If you can promote an idea and really get it down into a few words where less is more, that people will get the idea and they will get onto it and they will understand it. And it is simple enough, it's concise enough to really convey the message that you want. So let's talk about the books that I see. A lot of them have a lot of key words is in the title of the book, and that's to make Google happy or Amazon happy. But really, there's usually a shorter title and then a longer subtitle, so that people get the idea. For instance, one of the books that I've been working on is, or have been doing, is the book on the law of attraction and how it is in relationship to the infinite consciousness that you can create the life that you want to have. That's it. You can create it. You are the power of creation. To me, it's a bold and believable promise that you can create the life you want to have. And all you have to, it's a matter of what you think about, you bring about. There's another one that quotes that I really like that has a relevance to this particular subject.
Well, that's great, Stan. I know because I worked with you there for so long, you're really passionate about that. Well, I think for our listeners or our viewers, Stan and I, again, we came across this thing. We really believe in manifestation, let's just say. And so we're going to be looking into this a little bit more to see what kind of outcomes there is. And we will document that. We will share that with you guys because whatever we have, we're giving away. And stay tuned, I guess, right?
Yes, stay tuned. Keep in contact with us. Let us know what you think. That would be the best part. Let us know what you think.
Fantastic. Stan, I'll see you on our other channel.
You bet. Have a great day, everyone.